there's a ton of canned commentary on this one for sure.
There is. Also, speaking of commentary, by the way, I didn't include this, but I was reading in the Observer that Taz being in TNA here has been raising some eyebrows because they figure he's eventually going to end up on commentary, and which means they're going to have to split up the God team of Don West and Mike Tenay, which of course happens.
So we start the evening off with a main event Mafia Town Hall. Everyone that was back there walks out here now.
Dude, Kurt comes out, of course, TNA belt. He's got the suit on. He's got a rose on the suit. This guy looks nuts. But yes, Joe comes out here in the goddamn towel. Taz is in shorts and a fucking windbreaker, which is an awesome look. And Nash is here with Jenna Maraska. Tracy Brooks is here as well. So Lashley just debuted here. They were hyping him up for a while, and he's here now, and he was meant to join the Main Event Mafia, but he turned on them. He was supposed to be the final piece in the puzzle in the Main Event Mafia's takeover of TNA, but he foiled their plans. And Kurt Angle's fucking pissed. And Kurt says, "It appears that someone tried to make a name for himself last week at the expense of myself in the Main Event Mafia, and not to mention TNA management." Now, Kurt is in the middle of the ring cutting this promo, and all I could look at is behind him is Booker T standing there with jeans, a suit jacket, and a t-shirt on underneath, with his legs spread crazy, and he's like staring at the ground like fucking nuts. Like he's like in his his stance when he's in like Shut Your Mouth when he's about to G up for the pyro. That's what it looks like he's doing here.
Oh yeah, he's really upset at this Bobby Lashley thing that didn't go down
he's
right.
Pissed. The jean suit jacket and the t-shirt.
He's got a serious face on too, looking down. Yeah, that's great.
Bobby Lashley's a young prospect still. He already had his WWE run.
Yes.
But in 2009, he's still a young prospect. That hit me like a fucking truck, by the way, when watching this. Because my first thought was, oh, why in the world would they have Bobby Lashley and Mick Foley being the guys to stop the old timers? And I said, oh my fucking God. Bobby Lashley is still a young prospect here. He's not like the Bobby Lashley that we know now.
Dude, he only left WWE a year before this.
Right, yeah. He just feels like a guy that was already solidified. If he definitely, and they probably played this correct, he definitely feels like a guy that could have fit in the Main Event Mafia.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, he's 33 here. He's beating Bob Sapp. He's taking over the top end of TNA. I mean, come on.
Kurt says, when you cross the Mafia, it isn't good for ratings or business. So that is the
Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of... All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, BA, health is #1 for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Then it's Cam Thomas, and it's Conley in at the point guard. Moore passes to Conley. Here's Moore. It's Thomas on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Back to Claxton. And it's good. 2 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Norris. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Thomas. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Pass to Norris. There's the three. Gets the 3 ball to go. Norris has got 5 points.
They don't come much easier than that. Irving always putting the ball right on the money.
Conley looking for an opening. Now here's Thomas. He's guarded closely. And Claxton throws it down.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the night here. For Buffalo, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Irving goes in. And it's out of bounds. They'll say it was last touched by Irving.
It's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Irving against Conley. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Irving, the pass to Norris. And again, it's Buffalo from deep.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Conley against Irving. Here's Moore, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's Irving. Here's Norris. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. 10 points for him.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Thomas. 17-foot shot on the way. Again, the net score.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Norris passes to Wembanyama. Here's Norris. Back to Wembanyama. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Yeah, Wembanyama is an ideal pick and roll partner. There's just so many ways he can beat the team.
And Claxton throws it down. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Here's Norris. Claxton with a rebound.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Pass to Norris. The 3 is up. The shot won't fall. Nets leading by 3. Here's Moore. Williams grabs the board. Outside Irving. Here's Norris. The 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Thomas, that's good.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Norris. Here's Williams. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, that's tough. You can't even box out Wembanyama. He'll just reach right over you.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. going with almost an entire new group here. And we have just about a half a season left. Here's our latest power rankings. You look at Dallas, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Yeah, seeing where Buffalo is, they were expected to be one of the best teams entering the year, and we've seen nothing to change that opinion.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. For Buffalo, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Well, the moment Wembanyama gets that ball down low, you lose. You have to deny the entry.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Irving against Lillard. Inside. Fader on the way. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Buffalo has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, he takes the contact and stays with it. And now Wembanyama has a chance to add one more at the line.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to Branham. Back to Lillard. Shot to stop the run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Wembanyama, screen on Lillard. Irving, the pass to Wembanyama. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this play.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
.124 left to play in the first. Awoma, that's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Irving up top, defended by Lillard. Wembanyama, screen on Lillard. Irving, the pass to Wembanyama, tries a 10-footer. And too long on the shot. Nets trail by 3. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. They get the rebound. Shot flush. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. .50 seconds left in the first. And down it goes. 2 points. And so here's Buffalo. And only a handful of teams in the history of the NBA have done what these guys are doing right now. 20 wins in a row.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
A nice shot by McCain.
A developing part of McDaniel's game that could elevate him to the next level.
Here's Lillard. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 8 assists here tonight. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Lillard's got 5.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for Buffalo. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Buffalo.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
On the floor for the Nets, we've got Damian Lillard, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Brooklyn trailing. Here's Branham. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Mitchell with the ball. In the game against Miami, very impressive. Pass to Norris.
Get it.
They grab their own miss. Ellis, good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Last time they met in Brooklyn.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time. I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's a warm-up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. Every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Williams grabs the board.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And that one's good. Norris.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Now Lillard. Boy, he just disappeared against Minnesota. They needed him with the drive, and it's rejected.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor. Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Pure from 3-point range. For Buffalo, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Here's Norris. Right side, Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Here's Ellis. The rebound by the Nets.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Nails.
Damn, these niggas are shooting the fucking lights
5
out.
consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And that one's good. Norris.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
For 3, here's Lillard. Misses again. 2 for 8 in this matchup.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Here's McCain. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. Here's Awoma. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Branham. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Branham's got 5 points.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates. He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
That one falls. Norris has got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating.
Timeout. And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. And here we have a rundown of the teams with the best rebounding numbers this season.
And I love how active they all are on the glass. When a shot goes up, this team takes a gang rebounding approach to tracking down their boards.
Here's more. Pass to Frazier. Three-pointer. Rebound Buffalo. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist from Williams. And now a 4-point Buffalo lead. Brooklyn has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Conley passes to Thomas. Over to the wing. Outside Conley. The 3 is up. Thomas misses. Buffalo has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Wembanyama screen. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Nets trail by 6. Thomas outside. Stand back in your early coaching days. What was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, this is why Wembanyama is such a nightmare. The size, the speed, the touch, he has it all working.
Here's Conley, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. That one misses. Here's Buffalo with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Back to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Claxton with the rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Moore. Williams defending. Moore shot is off. Buffalo leading by 5. Outside Irving. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
They're so crafty at drawing fouls. Kyrie really enjoys going at the defense and daring them to get aggressive. 0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
So the Nets making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. He's outside. Outside Johnson. Lillard passes to Thomas. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Here's Irving. Claxton with a rebound. Nets trail by 5. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Thomas. Nice assist.
Damn.
Nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Thomas has got 12 points in the game. Irving looking around. Pass to Norris. 4-3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Moore. Claxton a screen on Williams. Here's Moore. Rebound Buffalo. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Now, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Branham's checked in for Damian Lillard.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and getting himself to the line.
Pass to Branham. Claxton with it. Here's Moore. 14 feet away, and it's Irving with a rebound.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Lobs it up, and so it's Buffalo. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please.
Yeah, good.
And thinking about the shot.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my...
All right, getting back to this game now, and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
Come on now, Wembanyama has a major impact at both ends, possibly a generational talent. Time will tell, but he's showing it all tonight.
There might be some Lou.
That does it for halftime. Let's...
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We've got Sarr, Wembanyama out there with Williams. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Norris in at the 2. And yep, it's good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Then it's Cam Thomas, and it's Conley in at the 1.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Thomas outside. Deflected, and he gets it back. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for Buffalo. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 9. Got it.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Buffalo leading by 8. Here's Norris. 32 points in the game for him. Goes back up. Oh, it's Wemby.
That's very light work for Wembanyama from that close.
The Nets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Conley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Free throw drops for Conley. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Buffalo leading by 9. Here's Irving. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. Rebound Buffalo. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Norris. A dangerous offensive player. His scoring average stands at almost 30 a game. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Nets trail by 11. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And how about about we check the numbers for him?
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Conley passes to Johnson. Now Thomas. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. The first one falls. Buffalo making a switch here. And both free throws good for Claxton. Buffalo leading by 9. Irving, the pass to Norris. Off target from outside.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Here's Moore. It's Thomas on the wing. Ball stolen. Fires from the corner. Norris misses.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift. Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Here's Thomas. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Buffalo leading by 7. Here's Norris. He's got 32 points. Wembanyama screen. Norris passes to Wembanyama. Rejected by Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. McDaniels is checked in for Williams. Brooklyn making a switch here. Norris. Buffalo again can't hit.
I like the aggressive approach. He's going to have to be more efficient.
How about Branham finishing that play with authority?
Right side McDaniels. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Norris, covered by Johnson. And that one's good. Norris.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Buffalo. This season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at number 1 as the postseason approaches. And of course, Brooklyn, pretty far behind right now.
I think for the Nets, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. It's a 5-point game.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Norris passes to McDaniels. Now here's Wembanyama. Over to the left wing. Misses off the right iron. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Well, as long as Wembanyama's in the same zip code, there's a chance he's blocking your shots.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Time called here. Buffalo wants to talk it over. Aloma, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And now let's turn the spotlight on the NBA's highest scoring teams.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
And Brooklyn with possession here. They trail by 3. Here's Lillard. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Pass to McCain. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. McCain's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Great setup by Irving. Just a tremendous playmaker.
Irving against Lillard. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Buffalo.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Ellis is checked in for Buffalo. Fires hitting the triple.
Great idea by Lillard, using that experience to run the offense.
Outside Irving. Pass to McCain. The 3. He can't get it to go. Nets trail by 3. It's a one-on-one situation.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Outside Irving. Here's Norris. He's got 36 points. And here's McDaniels. Pass to Ellis. Right wing. Lets it fly from 18. The rebound by the Nets. Conley with the ball. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And a nice finish on the layup. He has 7. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Norris. Buffalo again can't hit. And the Nets shooting a nice 50% for the game. The shot by Conley, no good. Here's Norris. And he banks in the layup. Norris has got 38 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Buffalo out in front, leading by a point. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Williams. He's out there with Mitchell. Wembanyama out there with McDaniels. And it's Ellis in at the 4 spot.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Pass to McDaniels. Right side, Mitchell.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Branham. Williams defending. Pass to Frazier. Here's Lillard. Let's go with a 3. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Buffalo making a switch here. Wesley's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Mitchell against Lillard. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Now that's a confidence booster. Great effort on the offensive glass.
But his value increases when he can get offensive boards late in games like that.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Lillard outside from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Lillard against Mitchell. Knocked away. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
McDaniels passes to Wembanyama. Outside, Williams takes a 3. Wesley, that's good. Wesley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Lillard, a screen on Williams. Here's Awoma. Fires the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got rebound number 7 tonight. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The shot by Lillard, no good. Buffalo leading by 4. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And here's Conley. Pass to Frazier. Now here's Thomas. Outside Conley. The ball's knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Buffalo. On Thursday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming to town. And then Friday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Orlando Magic.
It's no secret around the league that this team loves playing in their own building. They're loaded with home games over the next stretch, so this is a chance to win some ball games.
McDaniels is checked in for Victor Wembanyama.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Conley up top. He's guarded by Irving. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point. They've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
Buffalo making some changes. Brooks, he's checked in for Sarr, and it's Wesley in for Williams. And a change for the Nets. Johnson, he's checked in for Frazier. Outside Irving. Here's Norris. Brooklyn pulls it in. Thomas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Moore. Now here's Thomas. It's good. Good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
Pass to Norris. That 3's off the mark.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Outside for Irving. Offensive rebound.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First personal foul. Second team.
And he makes a first.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Buffalo making some changes. Wembanyama comes in for McDaniels, and it's Jalen Williams in for Wesley.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Johnson for three. Rebound Buffalo. Norris has got 5 rebounds tonight. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Sars checked in for Buffalo.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Controls the rebound and the putback. Great game for him. Double-double now.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And Irving gets it to go.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. From our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Norris. Wembanyama, screen on Johnson. Pass to Sarr. Williams from long range. Claxton with a rebound. And so Conley will bring it up for the Nets. 11-point game. This one for 3. Thomas misses. Buffalo has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Norris passes to Sarr. On the wing, Irving from behind the arc. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. To the paint. It's picked off. Here's Norris. He's guarded by Conley. And that one's good. Norris.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
And the shot goes down.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Pass to Moore. Now Claxton. Shoots over Sarr. Claxton can't get it to go.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
To the inside, Claxton. And Claxton throws it down. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Another shot. Got a hand on it. Irving, the pass to Williams. Here's Norris. Wembanyama, screen on Thomas. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. It's stolen. Here's Wesley. And so Buffalo takes the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just was lost.
And the energy in
Oh shit. Oh shit. Holy shit, dog, gonna die. Damn it.